Alright, got another draft kicking off here. Got a nice rare this time. I've yet to be able to even play with Herald of War, so I'm liking that option. I haven't done white in a few drafts. And some moderate black in the pack. There's some decent green, no real blue to speak of, and no white we're going to be getting on the wheel. I'm sure the Inquisitor will be gone, but very nice pickup, and we're not passing any sort of strong signals for any color, so keeping our options open. So we immediately get no second pickable white. This is humans and angels that get cheaper. Okay. So green blue, green white would be slightly preferable over white red. I think the real choices in this pack here are Wingcrafter, Kessig Malcontents, or Borderland Ranger, each of which choose us possibly our supplementary color. They all have some added value, all with very different thematic strategies. All of them are humans. It's kind of tough what I just want to draft, and I think I probably want to go with the green here, just because that was the only green card in the pack, and it will keep our options open potentially for a small splash if we want to do something. And luckily for us, we've got really good green in this pack, so if I had taken the Wingcrafter, I'd be taking a Moonlight Geist. If I had taken the Kessig Malcontents, my choices wouldn't be as amazing. And the green, though, just leads me up nicely to a Peddler or a Force Mage. I think I'm a huge fan of the Peddler, but green-red gives you options for First Strike with Death Touch. Green-black gives you options for Undying Butcher Ghouls with Death Touch. Green-blue gives you options for Hex Mage, Hexproof with Death Touch, and so I'm just going to go with the Force Mage here. Green-white doesn't necessarily have the best options for making a Nightshade Peddler shine. It's certainly great, though, and I'll take them if I can get more of them, but so we've already got 3 good creatures, so I think I'll probably prioritize a Righteous Blow here. Thatcher Revolt would have been a fine choice if we had stuck to red. And no amazing blue. So that Wingcrafter choice is looking smarter and smarter in hindsight. Alright. Vorsclaw or Scroll of Avacyn, basically. A little early to be taking a Scroll of Avacyn. And this is an uncommon, so I think we just take some beef and maybe it makes the deck. Angel's Tomb is a fine choice, or Angelic Wall. Something to note for +1/+1 counters here is if Timberland Gun Guides might go up in value just a little bit because we've got a Herald of War. But for now, I think Angel's Tomb is going to do the trick. We don't know if we're a slow or that slow of a deck yet, so I don't know if we need the wall just this early. Learned my lesson, and I'm going to be taking some enchantment removal whenever I can. All too often I lose drafts to Homicidal Seclusion or Commander's Authority or Vigilante Justice, and there just really aren't that many outs in this format. So Sanctifier or Fleeting Distraction. I'm really not a fan of Spectral Prison. I was initially, but once people started understanding the power of some of the auras in the beneficial instance, they went down. So I think I'm going to take the fleeting, just Cathedral here, and I don't know why I was saying fleeting distraction. It's blue and we're not blue. So 3 of the 4 black cards all wheeled out of this pack. Nothing for us to really play here, so I think I'd just hate on a Geist, just because it can interfere with our Herald of War. For the same reason for Marrowbats here. And same reason Snare the Skies, and we might actually get to play it as well. Decent sideboard option since we're green. Potential sideboard against a heinous red-white. So the first pack dried up really quickly there. Only 5 of these cards I'm positive are making the deck, so that was a really, really weak first pack. I'm not positive about the Vor's Claw or the Sanctifier or the Snare of the Skies, so. Alright. No real green to speak of. I don't want to first pick a Pathbreaker Worm, so I am looking at a second Angel's Tomb. I think I'd be happy with that. Yeah, and with a single white and single green card in the pack, I'm not getting anything back either. So hopefully this this direction for pack 2, we start seeing more of green and white, since it was being cut off a bit to our side. Yuck. Wow, okay. Well, pick 2 Zealous Strike. I will if I have to. So we really need to up our creature count for the Double Angel's Tomb. Flowering Lumberknot, huh? We've only got the Trusted Force Mage right now. These picks, it's horrible. We're just getting severely cut here. And the red is flowing like crazy, so maybe we dump green and pick up a Havengold Vampire here, or we just consider a splash now, and red would definitely be the splash, and we just start snagging some good red. In which case, I think I like the Vampire over the Ringleader. Yeah, we've got a Borderland Ranger. Maybe we get something else. Maybe a Vessel of Endless Rest. Alright, here's something. Golden Eye Redeemer's fine. Certainly pickable over Voice of the Provinces. And we don't have everything that works incredibly well with Thatcher Revolt except for our Vampire. So no reason to pick up a second red card that only works with our only other red card just yet. Okay, well, if we're doing a splash, it's possible we want to Slayer Stronghold, but I think Gloom Widow is much stronger, and it's a creature. Yeah. Alright, Nettle Swine's fine. We don't have any amazing... Blue-white's really the place to be for Commander's Authority, I think, with all the hexproof running around. But yeah, Nettle Swine it is. Farbog Explorer or a Ringleader. And Explorer's decent, but there's so much power potential in Ringleader, and we already have 1, 2, 3... We only have 3 humans. So, Ringleader isn't amazing. But it's still a 3-2 attacker with a potential upside as opposed to a 2-3 attacker. with a less potential upside. But this is in our colors and this isn't. I just feel like we're getting cut so much on the good white and green that we really do need to make a positive splash presence. And then following up with Lancer is really strong, so. Yeah, it sucks going into pack 3 and only having a ranger for splashing, but you know what? Get a little kinky this draft. These are some of the weird decisions on the run you have to make when doing Swiss that makes it really interesting, I think. Certainly not going to take a red activation cost on a splash. So I think I'll just hate out a driver here. Mad Prophet's fine. Lightning Prowess, not bad. This entire pack, we didn't see any Thraben variants, any Moreland Inquisitors, any, what other good common did we not see? Not a single Seraph of the Dawn the entire draft. No Righteous Blows this pack. So there's definitely more than one white drafter at the table beyond us. I think there's at least two. We've got only 2 angels. Sanctuary doesn't activate off of angels' tombs, so just go with an escort. We already got one, but alright, this is moderate. I don't think we need another 6-drop, so I'm just going to take the 4-drop. This is a janky deck. We are dirt poor on 2-drops.